CMF announced 3 new products very recently. There was the Phone 1, there was the Watch 2 Pro, and then there was a Buds 2 Pro. And in this review, we're looking at these, the Buds 2 Pro. Now, let's talk about some of the key highlight features. So we're gonna nick the back of this box. 50 decibels of ANC, 6 mics, spatial audio, dual connectivity, over 40 hours of battery life when you factor in the case and the buds. And then the main selling point is this completely functional, completely customizable smart dial. But the Buds 2 Pros cost £59, but more importantly than anything else, are they any good? Let's find out. You got your Buds 2 Pros in, and the feel, fit and finish is significantly improved than the normal standard CMF buds. They're a little bit weightier, but the ceiling around the ear is significantly better, which is great. But more importantly than anything else, these are the standard tips. They fit pretty flush, easy to use. This pane here, again, is fully customizable, as well as that smart dial, which we'll show you later in this review. However, there's so much more to this than just those buds as well. Let's look at the case itself. It's pretty simple, to be fair. Cheeky little CMF logo on the front, and then you've got your light indicator there and your USB charging. What I would say with the case though, the fabric or the material that they've used is a little bit fingerprinty. So you've got slightly oily skin, or if you've eaten something and you pull these out, it's gonna show your fingerprints pretty much straight away. So maybe worthwhile grabbing a case. But in terms of build quality, it's pretty decent, to be fair. Don't forget, these are only £59 and they look pretty good. Now, let's talk about sound quality. Buds are in and actually makes a pretty big significant difference when you look at your surroundings. It feels quieter. I hear and less, basically, essentially. But you're only going to notice how they function really well in the real world. And well, we've done a test for you. Essentially, this is us out and about in the real world, just testing normal ANC and spatial audio. One thing I would say about spatial audio, you can tell the difference. 100%, it does actually work. Is it as good as Bose earphones or as good as Apple's AirPods? Categorically no, but they do add an effect to music in the background. And now that we've talked about the actual sound quality, let's talk about the customizable wheel on the front here. So by rotation, it will only do volume up and down, and it works perfectly, as you can see this B-roll. But also you can edit this click function here to play pause, double click for assistant, triple click for whatever else option you get on the app, and actually works incredibly well. These are actually running the latest software as well, just to make you aware. There is no transparency mode on the buds, but we have the newest software update as well. So all those functions were straight away good to go, pretty much as of day one. And I've got to say, that cheeky customization on that wheel, I can see this filtering down to a lot of CMF products. Final thoughts on the CMF Buds 2 Pro. Let's just get a couple things out of the way. Price is great. Performance is very good, passable. They're ultra heavy on bass. I will say this, but as someone who likes his bass, I don't mind that. But if you're a purist when it comes to sound, you get tons of equalizer options in the menus, but they are more of a bass-driven earbud than they are anything else. Very similar to Beats. But for every other component, these Buds 2 Pros are actually very good, and factor in the value for money. Yes, they don't offer wireless charging. Yes, they are limited to some extent in terms of the build quality, but overall, the winning factor would be the smart wheel there and that incredible price. ANC, again, is very good. And in general, if you're going to use these to just go for a walk or a light jog, or you're going to use them in the gym or just at your desk or a computer, honestly, you can't really go wrong. And that's our review of the CMF Buds 2 Pro. Thank you so much for watching. Till the next one, as always, we out.